like that. Yeah, what up, man? What is up? What's up? What's up, people? What is up? I figured, why not? You know, I was going to do a video on this with as far as like the Giants draft picks and stuff goes, but I just kind of wanted to talk a little bit about this, especially after the whole Dwayne Haskins thing. Now, what's up, everybody? Got a lot of people in here. Anthony Royal Loyals, Aiden, I believe Giants Blue, Goat Quan, of course, my man Goat Quan, James Bowen's here, Xavier Carroll, Rogue Dog, what's up, Oster, Cushman, Beyond the Game. What up? Shout out to Beyond the Game. Go over there, check out that guy's channel. What is up, Gangrene David, Legendary Salmon House, Blinky, Billy Costigan. What's up, everybody? Mike Marina, Catch Pokemons, Xavier. Thank you guys for joining. Now, the news did break earlier today. What's up, Stephen Lilly? How you doing, my man? We're actually normal time for you today. It's only afternoon over there. What is it, like 3 o'clock in the afternoon for you, Stephen? You don't have to wait up to like 4 in the morning to watch our videos that happen late at night. What's up, thank you, X-Blood. I appreciate it, brother. Jake the Dog. What's up, Bobby? How you doing? Thank you guys for joining. So obviously the yeah, there we go. So 2:20. All right. Yeah, there you go. You're 4. Oh, that's right. I forgot. We moved the clocks ahead an hour. You guys haven't done that yet. So you're only 4 hours ahead of us. So obviously the news came out, and this was last night, that the Giants aren't really interested in Dwayne Haskins. And that was something I've known for a long time. Now, again, this doesn't mean a damn thing as far as them not taking Dwayne Haskins, because there was a lot of lying during this time of year. And I said that about Kyler Murray, and Charlie Casserly made those comments that teams could easily downplay what they want in this draft so that people don't go up and jump ahead of the Giants. I mean, that is definitely, it's not that we're not going to take Dwayne Haskins. That can definitely happen without a doubt. But again, I want Josh Allen too, Steven. God, I would kill for Josh Allen. I would kill for Josh Allen. I'm probably going to do a video just because on this a little later today, just because I want to know, like, I would love to see what you guys want. Now, we picked number 6. So, yes, Flamin' Hot Rolled Golds. These are my sponsor, man. The Bad Dogs Bootleg sponsor. So what I'm going to do, and by the way, guys, spike that like for me if you don't mind. It helps out the channel a lot. If you just hit that thumbs up button for me. So smash that baby for me. Don't cost anything. It takes like 2 seconds. It helps out the stream a lot. Just hit that baby for me if you don't mind. But this draft, I'm going to probably, like I said, I'm going to do a video because at number 6, I would love to know what you guys, who you'd want. Now, when I do the video, I'm going to assume Kyler Murray, Nick Bosa, and Josh Allen are off the board. What's up, y'all, man? How you doing, brother? Thank you for joining the stream. I'm going to assume those 3 guys are off the board. Who would you guys want? Thank you, Raphael. Yeah, those streams are hilarious, man. What's up, Nations? How you doing, brother? Thank you for joining, man. I appreciate it. What's up, Sports News Alert? Thank you, Steven. I appreciate it. It only takes 2 seconds. It only takes 2 seconds. So, yeah, I see Mike says Devin White. That's the guy that I would want. I would want Devin White. This is the kid that I want in the worst way for the Giants because I think he'd be the popular consensus. What's up, Eagles fan 2000? What's up, Jake? How you doing, man? Same thing, Scott. I'm thinking Devin White. I think we have not had a solid middle linebacker here since Antonio Pierce. But again, doing a video will allow it to, people to see it and they can pick who they want. But I think Devin White would be really good for us. What is up, Joe Lutz? Thank you for joining the stream. I think Devin White would be the pick. I want to go all defense. As I said in that video earlier this morning, the Dwayne Haskins video, if we went defense the first 3 picks, I'd be extremely happy with that. I'd be extremely happy with defense the first 3 picks. What is up, One John Rebuttal? Detonator in the house. What's up, guys? Thank you for joining the stream. I always like to give a shout out to One Giant Rebuttal. Go over there and show that man some love on his channel. He's a great video maker over there. He's a smart guy, too. He usually agrees with everything I say. So he's a smart guy. What's up, Kyle? Thank you for joining the stream. See, I wouldn't want to trade back for more picks. I wouldn't want to trade back because I think if you can get a really big impact defensive player like Devin White at 6, I think you've got to take him. But if we did trade down, it's also not a terrible idea. I don't want to trade up. I don't want to lose draft picks because, we need draft picks to build a team. So Trade for Josh Rosen, that's also out there. And I mentioned that before as well. If we only had to give up a second-round pick for Josh Rosen, then I think you have to do it. And I'm not even the biggest Josh Rosen guy. I don't really like him. But I see that's what I say, Diggy. Devin White, and then maybe a Farrell, maybe a Montez Sweat, maybe an Ed Oliver, whoever it is, I would be happy with it. You know, yes, exactly. Yeah, that's exactly what I said in that video earlier, Steven. Those three guys would be great. And I agree with you. I love Josh Allen. I think Josh Allen's the best player in this draft. But I just don't think he's going to get to us. And I don't know if I'd trade up for Josh Allen just because, again, we're in such a bad situation where we need draft picks. We got such a bad team out there. You need draft picks to build your team, and we need as many draft picks as we can get. So I don't know if I'd be willing to trade up and get rid of draft picks. Now, this is something I wanted to bring up, and I've kind of touched on this on Wednesday. Now, there was talk, and I did a video on this a while back, as I'm watching a replay of the Yankees just destroy the Red Sox from yesterday, beating them 14-1. That's always, even in spring training, that's always fun to see that. I mentioned this on when we did our show Wednesday, that there was talk about Russell Wilson. I did this video months ago, or not months ago, probably a month ago, maybe 3 weeks ago. The rumors about Russell Wilson wanting to be a Giant. So say we don't take a quarterback in this draft. Eli Manning's contract is up next year. We have $100 million in cap space, which is pretty much what we're going to have. Is there a possibility that the Giants have all that cap space and they make a run at Russell Wilson to be their quarterback? Now, I know Russell Wilson will be 30, 31 years old, and I know that's not a young guy, but that's not really old in terms of a quarterback. Quarterbacks last a lot longer. Eli Manning's going to be 39 this year, or 38, whatever he's going to be. So, I mean, they can play into their late 30s. And if Russell Wilson got a 4 or 5 year deal, it would make him 36. So it's not like he'd be way over the hill like Eli Manning is right now. But, I mean, is that a reason that they brought in Golden Tate? Golden Tate played with Russell Wilson over in Seattle. You know, and he did really well. He was a really good receiver over there when Russell Wilson was there. So is that possible? I mean, it's just something I thought about this morning. I'm like, you know, they got Golden Tate here for 4 years. Is that why they brought him in there? We'll have a ton of cap space. You build defense. Is it possible? Those rumors were out there earlier in the year, like I said, about 3 weeks, a month ago, that Russell Wilson wanted to play for the Giants. His wife wants to move to New York and all this stuff. Is that possible? Russell Wilson's actually playing for the Yankees right now, which I think is awesome. I always love watching Russell Wilson go up there and take huge cuts. But thank you, Kid Blue. Thanks for joining the stream, brother. I appreciate it, my man. We have 3 Goldens playing. I know, it's hilarious. It's hilarious, Marjorie. The Giants are golden. But is that an option? Is that something they look at? Do they look at grabbing Russell Wilson next year and skewing the draft with quarterbacks? Because we don't know who we're picking next year. We don't take a quarterback this year. The only 2 quarterbacks I really like next year are Tua and Herbert. And again, we'd have to pick top 5 to get them. I don't want to wait till 2021 to draft Dexter. Oh, God, I'm drawing a blank. Trevor Lawrence. I'm thinking Dexter Lawrence. They're both Clemson guys. I wouldn't want to wait till then. So is that a possibility? Do the Giants decide, the hell with this, we have all this cap space, let's bring in Russell Wilson next year? Is that possible? Especially since Golden Tate is here. Oh, the entertainer's here. Stand up, entertainer. Another great stream last night, brother. I mean, I don't even remember. That 3 hours or whatever it was went by so fast, I don't even remember what the hell we talked about, man. That went by so fast last night, it was ridiculous. I wouldn't even know what time it was if I wasn't exhausted and look up at the clock because I was like 1:20 in the morning. But Russell Wilson will win a Super Bowl here with Barkley, improved defensive line. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying, Joe. Is that a possibility? Is that a possibility? Yeah, anything is possible, man. Anything is possible. Russell, that's what I'm saying, Kyle. Is that a possibility? What's up, JD? Yeah, I mean, that's true. There was rumors about it. Is it possible? Dilly, Don, what's going on, my man? Thank you for joining the stream, brother. Guys, please smash that thumbs up for him if you don't mind. Like I said, that helps out the stream a lot. Just bang that thumbs up for me. 2 seconds, costs nothing. It helps out the stream. It helps out old Bad Dog. You smash that, spike that like for me, guys. If you don't mind doing that. Anybody new to the channel, too, hit the big red button for him if you don't mind. Hit that big red S button for me. It's always good to get that in there. Ring the bell. I got the best chat on YouTube. Tons of live streams. And I mean, I'm just curious about your thoughts. What do you guys think about Russell Wilson? Is that possible? Is that possible? I was telling Stephen Lilly, I actually did a stream right now that's like conducive to his time over there. He's not up at 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock in the morning. It's only 2 o'clock in the afternoon for him over there. One John Rebuttal. Thank you so much for the super chat, bro. I really, really appreciate it, my man. Thank you so much. He says, thank you, Bad Dog. You don't have to plug it or jeez, I can't read. Thank you, Bad Dog. You don't have to plug, but I do appreciate it. It is possible we give up picks for Russell this year. That could also be interesting. But see, that's the thing, one John Rebuttal. We wouldn't have to give up picks if we took him next year because I believe he's a free agent at the end of the year. That's the thing. I mean, I think Seattle can franchise him for $31 million, but it's out there. I don't think I'd want to give up picks. That's the only thing. I don't think I'd want to give up any picks because we need picks. But the Russell Wilson thing is really, really interesting. It really is, man. And it's something to think about, man. But again, I really appreciate the super chat, brother. Thank you so much. Gangrene David loves the Ron Effect impersonation, man. He loves it. Well, I don't want Russell Wilson over here because Russell Wilson stinks, man. I don't want Russell Wilson. And we should never trade Odell Beckham either. The Giants didn't get anything about him. I don't know. You know, if you think that trade's a good trade, you're not a Giants fan. I don't care what you say. You're not a Giants fan. You're not a Giants fan if you like any of these trades the Giants made. The Giants should have kept everybody. We suck, but we should have kept everybody that sucked here. Because I'm Ron Effect and I love every player that we got, even though we all suck. How's that, Gangrene David? Is that good? The sun's peeking through here, blinding me. It's been a very strange day here, weather-wise, guys. It's been a very strange. Yesterday was 65 degrees here. This morning I woke up. There was a little bit of sun shining through when I did the video. Then I went outside. I walked to the bank's not too far, so I walked to the bank from here, and it was snowing out. Now I come back and it's sunny. Now clouds are coming over. It's just a very strange day. Very strange day. You don't like Rover? Giant fan, Jack? I like Rover's funny. Rover, I think Rover's great. Rover really, I think outside the box. Rover, look at that. Now I'm all dark here. Rover really thinks outside the box. Rover really thinks outside the box. I always get in a walk. Always. It's good exercise, man. If I can walk to where I'm going, I don't need to drive. Hell that. Oh yeah, no doubt, JD. I'm all about the defense. Ron Effect plays Fortnite. It's interesting. Yeah, I don't like him. I'm not a fan. Any guy that insults Giants fans because they disagree with his opinion, I'm not about that life. I respect all Giants fans' opinion, whether they agree with me or not, man. Rashawn Gary's great too. I mean, that's the whole thing, Mike. This draft is loaded. Devin Bush is another one. This draft is loaded with defensive talent. So if the Giants are going to change this defense around, this is the year to do it, man. You could get 3 studs those first 3 picks on defense. You could. You could get 3 studs on defense and change your whole team around, man. So I think that they should look at going all defense. I really do. With the 6th pick, like I said, Kyle, if Kyler Murray's not there, I'm all in for Devin White. That's the guy I want. I liked Devin White before the combine. His combine impressed the hell out of me. I love Devin White. And that's assuming that Murray, Bosa, and Josh Allen are not there. That's what I'm assuming there. So what about having a person who plays like Saquon, talks like him in every position? What do you mean? What about having a person who plays like Saquon and talks like him in every position? Well, I wish. I mean, we'd never lose. Yeah, Montez, that's what I'm saying, man. If we could get Devin White and then you get a Montez Sweat down there, Clelin Ferrell, Ed Oliver, and like I said, if Dexter Lawrence ever fell to us at 37, it'd be an absolute steal. I was just thinking of something there, Entertainer, when you mentioned something about euros or pounds or whatever you were talking about. I got some toonies the other night. You ever get a toonie? I didn't even know what a toonie was. Somebody sent me a couple of toonies. It was hilarious. I think you were even in there. Yeah, a couple of toonies. What's up, JJ Hunt? Thank you for joining the stream. So, I wish we could have a Saquon Barkley. But what do you guys think of the Russell Wilson thing? Is that possible? Would you guys want Russell Wilson here for $34 million a year? Would you want him here? Metcalf will never. No, Kyle. He won't get to the second round. He won't. He won't get out of the top 10. I don't think. I think the Dolphins are making a run at a quarterback, Steve. I think that's why they traded Ryan Tannehill. I think that they're definitely making a run at somebody, whether that be Haskins. I mean, if the Giants don't take Haskins, you know, the Dolphins are 13, so they're going to have to trade up a lot. They'd have to trade up into the top 5 in order to get Dwayne Haskins. I don't think they're going to get Kyler Murray no matter where they trade up. But nobody likes it's mixed reviews on the Russell Wilson thing I see. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Official YT. Definitely Byron Murphy or DeAndre Baker. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of, like I said, this defense is low, or this draft is loaded with defense. So this would not be a bad time to stock up on defense. We need that bad here. You want Russell Wilson more than anybody. Yes, if we sign Russell Wilson, I'll pull my pants. It was because of his video when we traded. Whose video? I didn't see it. No, it's not old for a quarterback. I mean, he's not young, but for a quarterback, that's not old either. You guys don't like Fisk Vegas? I don't mind Fisk Vegas. We need UT. Oh, we need it. You'd go corner at 17? I mean, I can see that too. Like I said, Entertain and I have talked about this before. I think pass rush is more important than secondary because you can get by with a lesser secondary if you're getting, you know, pressure on the quarterback. But the opposite is not true. You can have a really good secondary, but if you can't get a rush on the quarterback, if the quarterback's got 6-7 seconds to throw, I don't care how good your secondary is. That's too much time. Your secondary can get exposed. So I'd rather get defensive line and get some pass rushers because it'll help out the secondary. That's why I'd rather go pass rusher at 17. That's what I would do. That's the way I would do that. You know, I don't think a cornerback is necessarily. I think you can get cornerbacks elsewhere, and you don't need to draft them. I would rather go pass rusher. You know, I'd rather go Devin White and then pass rusher at 17. But you know, again, I wouldn't be upset if they took a corner. How do I feel about Phillies trading? Oh, well, they didn't. The Giants signed him. He was a free agent, Victor. They didn't trade him. They signed him. Sam Darnold is in the house. No, I can't see Kyler Murray falling to 6. You think they're going to pick? I think Sweat at 6 is a bit of a reach, Zachary. I don't know. I would rather have Devin White than Sweat. Definitely not Daniel Jones at 17. I'll be pissed if they take Daniel Jones at 17. I will not be happy with that. I don't want Daniel Jones anywhere near this team. There you go. One giant rebuttal talking about Jamar Summers from the. I watched the AAF the first few weeks and then I just couldn't get into it. What's up, Connor? How you doing? Thank you for joining the stream. What up, sexy goat? Oh yeah, I can see what you type, Zachary. It's a live stream. I can see everything. What's up, Negro? What the hell is that kind of name? What up, Nee? I'd rather pick a pass rusher with the 6th pick. Well, I mean, I could go with that too, Peter. Yeah, I will not be happy with Daniel Jones at 17. No way. Yeah, Dave Brown. Exactly, Giant fan Jack. Exactly. What's up, Nee? How do I feel about Marcus Golden? That's not a bad move at all, Jamie. It's 1 year. He had 12.5 sacks under Betcher's system. That's a good deal for the Giants. It's a good deal. It's a prove-it deal. I think it's a great deal. UCF Jaguars in the house. The guy that busted my bracket, I see. Is it? By the way, congratulations to the Entertainer Talking Sports. Won the inaugural Sexy 16 tournament. Congratulations to him. Stand up, Entertainer. Make sure you wear that belt around when you're going into these women's houses to install the cable. Make sure you're wearing that belt so they know. What's up, Avith? How you doing? They put a higher rate on pass rushers. Yeah, but we haven't had a good middle linebacker to set the defense and play some pass coverage and everything forever. We get killed underneath by tight ends and running backs. And we could, in slot receiver, we could really use a linebacker that could take out the tight end. We could really use that. Exactly, man. Bad Dog got some votes. Oh, I did. I made it. Oh, thank you so much for the super chat. One giant rebuttal. I appreciate it. He says, my wife said you were a good-looking guy. Thank you, Mrs. One Driver. Appreciate that very much. What do I think of Golden Tate? I don't get the 4 years, Aiden. I think it's a little much, but I would have liked it if it's a 2-year signing. But I really do wonder if the Giants did that because of Russell Wilson. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. On the way to the Bay to meet Frank Gore. Nice, JD. Awesome. Awesome. By the way, guys, if you haven't done so, man, go over there and check out Hawk Hater TV's channel, man. Show that man some love. He's been around YouTube a long time. Great 49ers fan over there. I've known JD a long time on here. Show that man some love if you get a chance. Definitely check it out. Juwan Taylor, Steven, there's some guys that have us taking Juwan Taylor at 6. I've seen mock drafts that have us taking Juwan Taylor. Our offensive line is starting to come together. We definitely could use a right tackle, without a doubt. You got a JD. We could definitely use a right tackle. We're really hurting on defense, guys. For everybody that said Eli Manning was bad, this offensive line stinks. I have to bring this up all the time. Every time the offensive line stinks, Eli Manning was bad, blah, 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 blah. We scored the most points in our division, guys. We scored more points than the Eagles, Cowboys, and Redskins, man. We scored more points than all of them. But because our defense was so poor, we lost 11 games. And 4 of them, we blew a 19-3 lead against the Eagles, lost in the last second field goal. Let the Panthers, now granted, the 63-yard field goal was ridiculous. It made me sick to my stomach. It's ridiculous, but they still allowed them to get in field goal range. Lost that at the end. Lost the Cowboys game in the last second touchdown pass on a 4th and 15 to Cole Beasley. There's 3 games right there. Almost blew the Bears game. Okay, we were up 27-17 with 90 seconds ago. We did win in overtime, but they tied it. There's another game that they blew. There's one more I'm missing. We do, UCF Jaguar. My God, we need defense really bad. Really bad. We're not trading Saquon Barkley anywhere, Washington Park. Hell no. Yeah, no, Steven. Yeah, that's what it is. There's definitely been some mock drafts that have had him going to the Giants, without a doubt. What's up, Goat Norris Jenkins? Thank you for joining the stream. Kyler first round if Cards don't take him. I don't know if he'll fall to us at 6 NY Giants Central because the Raiders are interested in him. But me, I don't know if you're new to my channel. I mean, I see there's a lot of Giants, names. So it's a lot of times it's hard for me to tell them apart. But I'm a big Kyler Murray guy. Everybody that knows me knows I'm a big Kyler Murray guy. I would kill for Kyler Murray at 6. Did get one hell of a reaction if the Giants took Kyler Murray at 6. Golan Shepard is here. Goatquan Barkley. Yeah, I just mixed them up. No, it is Goatquan Barkley. And, of course, Goat Norris Jenkins. Yes, that was the worst officiated game I've ever seen in my life. I don't know, Mike. Now that we got Golden Tate, I can't see us going receiver at 17. Before that, I thought maybe Hollywood Brown at 17, but I don't know if we would do that now. What I think it would take to get to 3 to jump the Raiders, Geist, I think it would take our number 17 pick at least, and probably a 3rd, maybe even a 2nd. The Jets had to give up 3 seconds to move up to 3rd. The Jets, I believe they gave up their pick last year. They swapped picks, and then they gave up 3 second-round picks. So I think that's at least what the Giants would need to do. So I'm not sure, man. It'd be rough. All right, man. Entertain. Have a great day. Have a great day at work. I know you love working. Don't you love working? It's great. I love working. Not. Have a great day, my man. We'll definitely see you later. Nick Bosa is not going to fall to us. Golden and Shepard are both slot guys that can play from the outside. Yeah. Corey Coleman's probably going to be our outside receiver, I would imagine. It's the same guy, Techie. It's the same guy. Y'all think Haskins is going to sit there? Well, I don't think the Giants are interested in Haskins, Zachary. I don't. From what they're saying, from that video I did this morning, that doesn't seem like they're interested. I hear Kansas City let Kareem Hunt. The Browns picked him up, and then he got in trouble again. I did not know that he got in trouble again. No, I didn't know that. Will Grier is definitely not the quarterback in this draft. No way. Not close. Haskins and Murray are both better than Will Grier. I'd even say Drew Lock is better than Will Grier. And I'm a Big 12 guy, so I saw Will Grier play at West Virginia. I'm not a fan of Will Grier at all. Kyler Murray is a baseball player, and baseball players are usually great quarterbacks. And just look at Pat Mahomes, baseball player. He's a baseball player. And if you watch Kyler Murray's pro day and see the arm strength of this kid, it's ridiculous. His arm strength, the velocity, when he's on the run, the way the hip torque in order to square the shoulders and throw the ball accurately down the field, he's ridiculous. He's a ridiculous athlete. You want an athlete playing quarterback. That kid is a quarterback, without a doubt. There was a lot of guys in here that doubted me, said he's not a pocket passer, he's a scrambler. And the more these guys looked at the film, the more these guys looked at everything else. I told Chris 4 weeks ago, by the time the draft comes around, I will have tons of Giants fans wanting Kyler Murray, and I've done my job. Because there are a lot more Giants fans that are sold on Kyler Murray than were 4 weeks ago. You know, you're on Twitter, One Giant Rebuttal. Leave your link to your Twitters or I don't know if you follow. Do you follow me on Twitter? I don't even know. I don't remember. But if I haven't, leave your link in like not in here, but leave it in one of my videos. I'll follow you on the Twitters because if I click on that, I'm gonna lose the stream. But I will definitely. Oh, you're One Giant Rebuttal. Okay, I can. Or is it just, it's just one rebuttal? Okay, I can find one rebuttal on there. I can find it. You're sold on Drew Lock? See, I'm not a fan of that. He had a bad combine, man. I don't like him in the combine. His arm strength, I was questioning it a lot. You should not be underthrowing receivers on those, passes down the field in a controlled environment. I worry about that arm strength in the Meadowlands in the winter when the wind is whipping around and it's horrible. No, Johnny Manziel, no. See, like Peter's in on that. I agree with you, Q Dog. I love Devin White too. I don't think Quinnen Williams falls. That would be great, but I think he's going to go to the Jets. Well, it's funny because, oh, man, thank you. I'm already following. Thank you so much for the super chat, One Giant Rebuttal. I really appreciate it, brother. You're the man, brother. Thank you so much. So that's the thing. So if it's funny, Quinnen Williams, well, no, he can't fall because the Raiders would take Kyler Murray. Because I'm trying to think, if the Cardinals decided to go Nick Bosa, the Niners would go Josh Allen, the Jets would go Quinnen Williams. So I can't see him getting to us. I agree, Mike. That's why I want Kyler Murray. I think it would be extremely dangerous offense if they did that, man. You think Daniel Jones would be great as John? I'm not a fan of Daniel Jones. I'm not a fan. If you like Drew Lock, you're not a Giants fan. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I just don't like him. I'm not saying they're not a Giants fan, but I just don't like Drew Lock. But like I said, I respect everybody's opinion. I don't like Daniel Jones. I don't like Will Grier. I don't like Drew Lock. I don't like Ryan Finley. What's up, Arkham Asylum? Thank you for joining the stream. Oh my God, yes. Oh my God, yes. I would definitely take Quinnen Williams over Dwayne Haskins. I'd take Devin White over Dwayne Haskins. If Kyler Murray's not there at 6, I want a defensive player. What's up, NWK? Doing? Thank you for joining the stream. Anybody new, guys, please hit the big red button for me. Hit that big red button with the S. Show the love to the old bad dog. Hit the big red button. Spike that like for me. Hit that thumbs up. It does help out the stream a ton. It takes 2 seconds. It doesn't cost anything, but it does help me out if you hit that thumbs up. So please smash that beautiful thumbs up button for me if you don't mind. Twitter's in the description, Mike. In the description of this video, it's in the description. Link to my Twitters is there. Link to Amazon storefront is there. You can check the Amazon storefront out. Give that a look. I got a lot of gear in that Amazon thing. So check that out if you get a chance. Yes, and ring the bell always. Ring the bell. Yes, stand up, Q-Dog. Yeah, well, what do you expect, Diggy? I mean, you know that Jerry Reese was an idiot. I mean, he really is. You honestly think San Francisco will trade down? They just got D Ford. I don't know. If you could get Josh Allen, I don't know how you pass that up, Kid Blue. That's the only thing. You can never have enough pass rushers. I don't know how you pass that up. That'd be amazing. How do I think the top 6 picks will go? I think Kyler Murray goes first. Then I think it's Nick Bosa, Josh Allen. I think the Raiders take Quinnen Williams. And Tampa Bay is a wild card. I think Tampa Bay, I think they could go Juwan Taylor. I really do. And then I think the Giants could get Devin White. That's what I'm hoping happens. But that's what I see the first 6 picks. Yeah, but the thing is, Arkham Asylum, I don't think you want your franchise quarterback being taken in the second round. It kind of happened. I mean, Russell Wilson was a third-round pick. Tom Brady was a sixth-round pick, obviously. But I don't know. I didn't know Kid Blue was a postal worker. Do you go postal? Kid Blue is too nice to be a postal worker. Those guys are insane, man. I should be a postal worker because you see my rage. Kid Blue don't seem like he has Kid Blue don't seem like he could ever get mad to me. I'm terrified we won't only pass in the QB this year, but next year also. But remember, Joe, well, Eli's not going to be there, so we're going to have to do something with the quarterback spot next year. But I think, like I said, Russell Wilson is not – it's not out of the realm. It's a stretch. It's a reach, but it is a possibility. We would have a ton of cap space. We could afford Russell Wilson next year. It'd be very interesting. Yes, I do, Legoat. Yes, I do, especially the Giants streams. I would take that, Adam. I'd be happy with that too. See, the thing is, Keshav, I don't know about I don't know, man. I don't think the Giants are – I don't think – number one, I don't think DK Metcalf will be there at 17. But now that the Giants signed Golden Tate, I just can't see them taking a receiver. I don't know why we drafted Kyle Oleta. What's up, Jared? I don't know what that was about. I finally got a new job since being unemployed since the day before Thanksgiving. That's awesome, man. Yeah, that's great, Kyle. And I appreciate you joining in and listening to the streams always. Derek Carr went in the second round. I mean, it can happen. I just want defense, man. I want defense in this draft really badly. I love Jadeveon Clowney, Victor. Yes, I love Jadeveon Clowney. Another guy we could take a look at getting next year when we have all that cap space. Yeah, that's the thing, Peter. DK Metcalf's not a great route runner. He's very fast, but he's not a great route runner. I'd rather have Hollywood Brown. I think Hollywood Brown's the best receiver in the draft. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate it. Yeah, you never know. Devin White, I'm in on Devin White. Yeah, Dak Prescott was a fourth-round pick. Yep, good call there. How do I feel about losing Odell? I'm very happy with the trade. We got a first and a third-round pick in Jabril Peppers. We got a 23-year-old safety that was a former first-round pick. We got rid of a big-time headache and a distraction, and we got rid of that massive contract. The Steelers got a third-round and a fifth-round pick for Antonio Brown, who put up better numbers than Odell Beckham his entire career. And they got less than we got. So I'm happy with that. Landon Collins, I was so happy with to let him walk. He's the most overrated safety in football. The Redskins way overpaid that guy. I mean, you could not have overpaid him more than they did. Ridiculous how much they paid him. I was glad they let him walk. What is up, Andrew? How you doing, my man? Thank you for joining the stream. I just wanted to come on here and talk a little Giants. Nobody's home right now, so I figured why not come down, do a little live stream, just get your thoughts on who you wanted to draft and whatever. Like I said, I'm probably going to do a video on it just so I can tally up everything. Mr. Goat Dog 7676. So these late round franchise coach, yeah, they are the exception. Exactly, Peter. They're the exception to the rule. Doesn't happen very well. What do you think of the Giants getting Justin Houston? See, I thought about that myself. One Giant Rebuttal, and I was actually going to do a video on that, wondering if we should go after Justin Houston, but we don't have any cap space, and he is 30 years old. So he would cost a lot more than Marcus Golden. So that's the thing. Justin Houston's going to cost a lot of money. It's a good thought. I mean, I definitely thought about that. I don't know if he'll take a one-year deal. On a one-year deal, if we could get him 1 year, $10 million or something, I don't really know where the cap space is. I haven't looked at it since we made all these moves, One Giant Rebuttal, so I'm not sure. But if we could get him on a one-year deal, I don't think that would be a bad move at all. Victor, I'm trusting the process with Gettleman. Dave Gettleman took a 6-10 Panthers team in 2013, had him 15 and won in the Super Bowl in 2 years. He's trying to get. We have had really bad drafts. We have had really bad free agent signings. Jerry Reese really put this team in a hole, and Gettleman's doing his best he can to get us out of it. It'd be a huge mistake if we don't get Rosen if he's available. Oh, I agree, John. Listen, I said if we could get Josh Rosen for a second-round pick and keep our 2 first-round picks, and I'm not even a Rosen guy, but I'd be happy with that. I'd be happy with that for sure. The word use is overuse. What? Should we keep Ingram? Oh, thank you so much for the super chat, Q Dog. Really appreciate that, my man. Let me fill my glass up so I can dilly these guys. My glass with some diet iced tea. I gotta get beer. Is it sacrilege to drink iced tea out of a Stella chalice? Is that sacrilege? Dilly Dilly Q Dog. One Giant rebuttal, Dilly Dilly 3 times over, man. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate that. Well, he did. I mean, he was really good under Betcher's system. That's why it was a good move for the Giants, man. Got to trust it, Don. Got to trust the process, guys. Got to. You got to give him more than a year. You know, we haven't even gotten on the field yet. We were 5-11 last year, which is better than 3-13, and this team definitely showed signs of improvement in the second half of the season, okay? And we were in a lot of these games and lost at the end, right? So you got to give them credit. They started off 1-7. They finished the season 4-4 in the second half of the season. Should have beat the Cowboys. Should have beat the Eagles. I mean, we should have finished 6-2 the last 8 games. Defense blew it. We beat the Bears. We put 30 points up. You know, they were saying, "Oh well, Mitch Trubisky wasn't playing." Who cares? They put up 30 on the Bears. Saquon Barkley ran for over 140 yards against that Bears team. Okay, so they beat them. That was a signature win for them. They played a lot better in the second half. We haven't even gotten on the field yet this year. And some Giants fans are already calling for Dave Gettleman's head because of this whole Odell Beckham thing and Landon Collins. I understand people have their favorites, but you got to do what's best for the team. Sperm Cell is in the house. Oh, God, I got another YouTube son over here. What's up, Sperm Cell? I love your new picture, by the way. That's more suited for you, the old Carson Wentz. I'd wait for Rosen because of the Cards. Well, that's a good call, Steven. That's a really good call. That's a really good point, Steven. Yes, if I'd wait for Rosen because if the Cards take Murray, Dolphins trade up and get Haskins, and I think Rosen's trade value drops massively. I agree with you. I agree. And I think that right now he's only worth a second-round pick at most because they have no leverage if they want to take Kyler Murray. Giants played better in the second. Exactly, Red Legendary Summit. So I said the last 4 games. Now, that Titans game, we got our asses kicked. We scored 40 against Washington, 27 against – Indianapolis was the other game that we blew. That's a really good team over there. We were up big on them. Defense couldn't hold the lead. So that's another game that we blew. It was the Colts game. We scored 27 of them and 35 against Dallas. So, Raider Ben, I like what the Raiders are doing. Raiders have done a really good job, man. They did what we did. We did what you did, I should say. We got rid of our star player for picks, just like you got rid of Khalil Mack and you got rid of Amari Cooper, and that wasn't popular decisions, but it's going to work out for you guys. And I think the Odell Beckham thing is going to work out for us. And you got Antonio Brown for nothing. I think you guys have done a really good job over there. Dolphins want to wait until 2020 for a quarterback. Well, I mean, that could be true too, Adam. We'll see. Oh, God, Steve, if we could ever get Rosen for that, I mean, you got to do it. You'd have to do it. We should keep it. Should we keep Ingram? Yeah, I think Ingram will be fine. Ingram really played. You know what, Mike? I think Ingram played a lot better without Odell Beckham. If you notice, Mark Ingram, yeah, okay. Mark Ingram, Giants receiver. How about Evan Ingram, bad dog? It's totally spelled different too. Evan Ingram, his rookie season, he did drop a lot of passes, but he had a lot of big games. Odell Beckham wasn't there. Last 4 games of the season, you saw Evan Ingram ball out without Odell Beckham. I think they use Ingram a lot more without Odell Beckham, and he played a lot better last 4 games. You can't give up on him. He's too talented. He can't block for shit, though. So he really does need to get better with his hands. But, my boy Sterling Shepard dropped a ton of passes, too. A ton of passes last year. Ton. Sterling Shepard really disappointed me last year. I'm a Sooner guy, so huge Shepard fan, just really disappointed in how he played. Just came out, Chiefs oh, yeah, I did a video on that last night. I didn't even know it was about his kid, too. I thought it was just his wife. I think Shepard will be walking at the end of the season. This is true, Peter. He could. He definitely could. Will I wear my Eli jersey this year? I probably will. Terry Broker said, yeah, exactly. I said the same thing in the stream last night, Raider Ben, because I'm a father, too, of a 2-year-old. And I said, obviously he's not always a good boy. Throws his temper tantrums. He does things I don't like, but I would never lay my hands on my son. Ever. Ever. Never happen. Yeah, see, exactly, Mike. I see, this is what I'm saying, guys. I love that Tyreek Hill is going to get suspended. Yes, Washington. I love that you guys are coming around to the Kyler Murray train. I've been on board that thing the whole time. And like I said, I knew I'd get Giants fans on my side with this because he's amazing. He's an amazing quarterback. He's not just a running. He's not a running quarterback. He's a pocket passer that can run. I agree with you, Raider Ben. I agree. I don't know, William. I don't know. It's disgraceful. I didn't buy one either, Maureen. Somebody gave me one as a gift. He jinxed your sperm cell? That's okay. Don't worry about Murray's height. Murray only had 5 passes batted down the line of scrimmage last year, and he had one of the tallest average offensive lines in front of him. He can see. Yep, see, Legoat James says, I didn't want Kyler, but you convinced me. I agree, Cushman. I agree. Draft a left tackle. Well, we got a left tackle. In your case, we got Nate Solder. We don't need a left tackle. Nate Solder's going to be there for a while. We'll get the comp pick next year, Arkham. We'll get a 2020 third-round pick for him, I believe. What's up, Nate D? Thank you for joining the stream. Anybody new, guys, please hit that big red button with the S on it. Hit the big red button. Spike the like for old Bad Dog. Hitting that thumbs up does help out the stream a lot. Doesn't cost anything. Takes like 2 seconds. Hit that thumbs up for him if you don't mind. I appreciate y'all being here. Love being able to talk with you guys. It's kind of why I did this impromptu stream, just because I wanted to talk Giants, talk football. I love it, even though, obviously we're coming into baseball season. But I can't wait for baseball season either. That's going to be a lot of fun for me. But, I mean, all this news coming out, might as well talk about it. I'm done with what, Jared? You're done what? What's up, movie critic? It's 11 o'clock. What do you mean it's too early, man? I've been up since 7:30. I didn't go to bed till 1:30 last night. Jordy Nelson got released. I wouldn't want Jordy Nelson. We just got Golden Tate. We don't need another older receiver. You know what I mean? Keshav. We're good on receivers. We're good. If we take this, I want Kyler, but I don't like Fromm, guys. I am not a Fromm guy at all. Hopefully Wentz can stay healthy for you, Sperm Cell. I mean, he's been injury prone. I'm hoping he stays healthy. I like Carson Wentz. You know I like Carson Wentz, Sperm Cell. I like him. Murray has no injury history, no. Knock on wood. But he's never been injured as far as I know. Oh, you're out till 4 a.m.? Well, that's your fault. I'm not young anymore, man. I'm sleeping by then. That happens, Arkham. That's fine. That's all OBJ, Dwayne Haskins. I'm used to it. Haters going to hate, brother. It don't bother me one bit. Yeah, Peppers is great. And Peppers don't cost us anything in your case. Landon Collins, we could have never afforded him with that contract that he got. Severino's going to be out till May. Great. I didn't realize he was going to be out that long. Hopefully that shoulder's okay. Yeah. It's ridiculous what he did to his son. Shoping, just like Fist Vegas, hopping on the Chiefs bandwagon because of their quarterback. I'm not hopping on anybody's bandwagon, man. Yeah, well, that's true, that one guy, but my God. Landon Collins, way too much. Way too much. That's not close. He got 30 or 40 million more than he should have. Greedy Williams, I'm not a huge fan of Greedy Williams. I'm just not. I look at the table, it reminds me a little of Eli Apple. I don't like that. No, they won't run the tread off Saquon Barkley. I can't see that happening. What's Gettleman's plan? Is he going to rebuild first, then get a quarterback? Well, that's the whole thing, Mr. The Hardaway. I'm fine with going all defense our first 3 picks this year and taking a quarterback next year. And like I mentioned earlier, there's a rumor of Russell Wilson being out there and wanting to go to the Giants. The Giants will have $100 million in cap space next year. So there is a possibility that they could afford to bring Russell Wilson over here. It's an interesting thing to think about. Russell Wilson, we just brought over Golden Tate for 4 years. Is that a reason we brought over Golden Tate? Because everyone's like, they're rebuilding. They're rebuilding. Why are they bringing over Golden Tate? Is that possible? Is that possible that they brought him over here because they're going to try to make a run at Russell Wilson? It's things to think about. And listen, my girl Taylor S., I remember her. I don't know who her source is with the Giants, but her source with the Giants is way better than Ian Rappaport's source. Taylor said 3 weeks ago, I think, 3 or 4 weeks ago, she said, Bad Dog, I got a source from the Giants. I know someone on the inside of the Giants. She said, expect huge shakeup this offseason. She said, expect a huge shakeup, huge moves for the New York Giants. I was thinking that was meaning Eli Manning was going to be released. It turned out Odell Beckham was traded. I don't think you can have a more huge move than that. So she was right. Whoever told her that was right. That's a huge shakeup. She also told me that, Bad Dog, you're going to be very happy with the draft. Now, I'm not a Dwayne Haskins guy. So that tells me maybe whoever the source is, we're not going to take Dwayne Haskins. So maybe that means they are going to get Devin White or Kyler Murray. I'm just going by what her source said. But her source was absolutely correct. And like I said, this was 3 weeks ago. This was not the other day. She said this to me a while ago. So why don't we cut Eli? Don't know. Don't know why Eli's still there. Honestly, don't know. Now, Saquon Barkley won't be aged by the time the Giants will. Giants will be rebuilt before his contract is up for sure. For sure. Bad Dog, what's your record? Yanks, I think they'll win 99 games. 99-63. Eli's tape is terrible even when we block. Oh, I know, New York Casey. I love Eli Manning. He's one of my top favorite Giants of all time. Top 5 favorite Giants. But he's done. He's done. If we get Murray, you'll be unhappy because it means the Giants are trade. I don't want to say I'll be unhappy because we'd get Kyler Murray, but I guess it would depend on what we had to give up for him, Steven. I guess that would be the question. I don't want to trade up. I don't want to. We need the picks. But if we had to give up a couple of second round, if we had to swap picks and give up a couple of second round picks for Kyler Murray, that would not bother me. That I don't want to give up 17. I would be upset if we gave up our 17th pick and our second round pick. Something like that. That'll upset me. That would upset me. I'll be happy we got Kyler Murray, but I'd be upset that we gave up them picks. Giants had to keep Eli at $23 million. Well, Eli wouldn't restructure, Jacob. Eli wouldn't restructure his contract. Some Giants fans want to believe Eli's still a good quarterback due to sentiment. I agree with you, Peter. I've had years better O-line. He looks terrible. No, I agree. I love Eli too, but it's time for him to walk away. It's time for him to walk away. He don't have the arm strength he used to have. He just doesn't. He's 38, 39 years old, whatever. He's 38. He'll be 38. And he's got a lot of mileage on his arms, man. I know. Yeah, definitely Zion to the Knicks, Nate. Zion, Kyrie, KD. Let's do it. Or Zion, KD, and Kemba. Let's do it. Well, at the time, Victor, I think there was a good deal. The Giants just gave him too many years. That's what happened with Eli. Murray will fall to us. Believe it, and it will happen. I hope so. What did Prime Wolf say? I missed his comment. Oh, Eli's inaccurate. Yeah, without a doubt, especially down the field. Red Sox are repeating. The Red Sox won't have a year. The Red Sox will be extremely good again, but they won't have a year like they did last year. Definitely not. RBIs are the most important stat in baseball. Arm strength is so important for a quarterback. Yeah, oh, yes. Without a doubt, especially in the Meadowlands of the winter, Peter. It's tough to throw in that wind. So, yes, it is. Seems like the Giants just want Eli as their scapegoat. That could be true too, Zachary. Yeah, exactly, Ben Football. Let's do it. Let's get Zion over here. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. We've got 80 people in here, guys. Thank you so much for joining me on this Saturday morning. Again, if you are new to my channel, guys, please spike that like. Hit that big red button that starts with an S if you don't mind. Support the Old Bad Dog channel. Ring the bell. I got the best chat on YouTube. I swear to God, I live stream a ton of stuff, a lot of live games and everything else. And I really appreciate you joining me. I just love talking with you guys. Like I said, I love you guys to death. You guys are the best, man. And this is why I do the live streams. I love just being able to talk sports on a lifetime basis. I think it's so awesome, man, to get your opinions on everything. So thank you guys. And again, please spike that like for me and hit that big red button with a yes. Ring the bell if you don't mind. I greatly appreciate it. I know a lot of people want Zion. Justin Houston's ended up a – I could see him being a Patriot, Dark Demonic. That's a good call. I could definitely see that guy ending up being a Patriot. What do you think about the reports that Karner doesn't give – well, I don't know if that's true, but Kyler Murray's a winner wherever he's went. So what up, Nick Howard? My man, Nick Howard. There's another one of my YouTube sons. Thank you for joining the stream, brother. Spike that like for the Old Bad Dog if you haven't done so. Where is it, Sperm Cell? Wentz started out the same way Breeze did. Not making the playoffs. He had that shoulder injury. That's true. That's true, Sperm Cell. And actually, Drew Brees, you guys probably know, but he was almost a Dolphin. He failed his physical or something happened and they didn't get him and he ended up going to the Saints. Drew Brees was almost a Dolphin. Thank you, Ben Football Beast. I really do appreciate that, my man. It means a lot to me. Thank you for saying so. What's up, Scott? How you doing? Thank you, Mike. Appreciate it very much. Yeah, we love working together, man. I love working with the entertainer. That's like I said, that's the yin to my yang. That's my long lost brother from another mother right there. I love that. I love that guy, man. He's awesome. I want the Giants to sign Peyton Manning. Oh, yeah. Well, they just weren't looking for a quarterback in 98. Devin Bush is great, Zachary. I mean, he's really good too. I mean, like I said, this draft is loaded with defensive talent. So if the Giants went defense at 6, 17, and 37, I'd be thrilled. What's up, Matthew Damon? Thank you for joining the stream. Evan Ingram will have a breakout season. Oh, I said that, Diggy. In my Atlanta Collins video, I said Evan Ingram will have 2 huge games against the Redskins. You know that. I want the Browns to destroy the Giants whenever they play. Well, you must be a Browns fan, I'm guessing, Adrian. Dexter Lawrence got injured at the combine. He can still be drafted, yes. Yep, he can still be drafted. Yeah, well, Devin Bush, Devin White, they're both, you can't go wrong with either one of them. If Murray falls to us at 6, who do I want at 17? I want a pass rusher at 17, Mike. I would love a pass rusher at 17 because we got to go defense at some point in this draft. We have got to. We've ignored defense for too long. Early in the draft. I mean, last year, Gettleman did good by getting Lorenzo Carter and B.J. Hill. They can both play, but our first 2 picks were Saquon Barkley and Will Hernandez. And we never went defense early. We need to – this is why our defense is so poor. We need to go defense early in the draft. We have to do it this year. We got to address this defense. Sean Gary's another one. There's just, like I said, this bunch of studs on defense. Giants got Golden Tate. Yes, they did. Clellan Ferrell at 17. I'd be thrilled with that much, Gods. Same thing, man. Maybe the Lakers will trade LeBron to the Giants. Maybe. Who do you take quarterback? I don't take a quarterback at 17. No way. I don't want a quarterback at 17. I only want Kyler Murray. Just like last year, I only wanted Baker Mayfield in the draft, and if we didn't get him, I wanted Saquon Barkley this year. If Kyler Murray's not there, I don't want a quarterback. I don't want a quarterback. You don't. I know the Giants need a quarterback. I get it. You don't take a quarterback just to take a quarterback. You have to really be sold on this guy that you are taking at 6 to say, this is our guy for the next 10 to 15 years. You don't do what the Cardinals are doing where you move up to take a quarterback and then you've had it after a year with them and say, to hell with them, we're going to take another quarterback. That's not how you win. So the Giants have got to, if they are going quarterback, they have got to be 1,000% sold that this is our guy for 10 to 15 years. Devin Singletary, they could definitely do that, Ichigo. See, I'm not high on the running backs in this draft. I'm not. I like Josh Jacobs a lot. But other than that, I'm not a fan of the running backs. Giants don't want Haskins. Yeah, well, those are the reports. But this is lying season. And I said this about Casserly's comments about people saying Kyler Murray is a terrible interview. That's just to throw people off, man. The Giants could easily be doing this to say, we're not interested in Haskins, so that other teams go, well, the Giants aren't interested in Haskins, and nobody jumps up in front of them all the while they're looking to take Haskins. You don't know. As they say, draft season is lying season, man. It is time to lie. Jalen Ferguson. I don't know much about him, Steven, to be honest with you. What's up, MH? MH is a huge Kyler Murray fan. MH should be more happy than me if the Giants drafted Kyler Murray. Yeah, exactly, Arkham. You got to be 100% right. Fromm will not go that early, Jamie. I do not want Fromm. Do not want Fromm. And Tua I love, but Tua's got to stay healthy. Tua's banged up a lot. I'm looking swole this morning. I always try to look swole as much as I can. What up, Scott? Oh, he's saying, what up, MH? What up, Scott? Anyway, what's up, Scott? It is the time to lie, without a doubt. What's up, Disturbed Nick? Really wondering what the Giants' next big move will be. Yeah, I think there's another one coming. I think there's another big move coming. We'll see what happens. I know. We're all anxious for the draft. Giants fans have been anxious for the draft since we started off 1-7. I'm injury prone. No, I've never had an injury, man, except for, knock on wood, I've popped my left calf twice. I thought the first time I popped my left calf, I thought I tore it. But then I thought I just strained it. My left calf blew up like a balloon. It was all black and blue. And 2 days later, I was running on it again. And one of the guys at the gym told me, he goes, you got to be kidding me that thing healed that fast. He goes, you got Wolverine calves. My calves are superhuman. I'm not going to lie. My calves are stupidly jacked up. Swole is ripped, jacked. Yeah, exactly, Nick. Exactly. I think there's another big move. I just feel like there is, Peter. I just feel like they're not done. Dave Gettleman has shown he's not afraid to shake things up here. So we'll see what happens. That was in high school, Sperm Cell, when I was playing Oh, that's what you're talking about when I broke my ankle? Yeah, well, I guess that was injury prone. My track coach was not happy about that. I love Justin Herbert, Prime Wolf. I think another year at Oregon is going to help out Justin Herbert a lot. And I liked him this year, but I think Justin Herbert will be good. I just think the Giants going to have to draft top 5 to get Justin Herbert, and I don't want to draft top 5 again. Do I think Haskins will fall to us in the draft? Do you think Haskins will fall in the draft? I think he'll fall to 11 or 13 if the Giants don't take him. I don't think Haskins is going to go before the Giants. I really don't see a team trading up to get Dwayne Haskins. I don't, but we'll see what happens. Do I ski? No, I do not ski. I don't like the winter. I think the Dolphins are doing that to make room for a quarterback. That's an interesting move. What's bigger than? Well, that's true, Odell. There's nothing bigger, but there's another big one coming, and there could be that we trade up for Kyler Murray in the draft. I don't know. I'm just going by what my girl Taylor says. She's not here this morning. She told me, for all you guys that just joined the stream, I have one of my viewers, really, really great subscriber. She's a really good supporter of the channel. Taylor's great supporter of the channel. She told me, Bad Dog, I got a source with the Giants. I know somebody that works with the Giants or an inside source with the Giants. And she said there are huge moves coming up in the coming weeks with the Giants. Huge shakeups coming. And when she said that to me, I thought that meant they were cutting Eli Manning. And it ended up they traded Odell Beckham. So whoever told her this was obviously right. And what she told me was, I'm going to be very happy with the draft. So I don't want Dwayne Haskins. So I don't think we're taking Dwayne Haskins, according to this person. I want Kyler Murray. So is it possible we give up a couple second-round picks and move from 6 to 3 and take Kyler Murray? Yeah, who knows? Is it possible we trade for Josh Rosen? So we'll see. Exactly. That's the other thing, Peter. Like I said earlier, did we $100 million of cap space? Do we make a run at Russell Wilson next year? I don't have an insider. I don't. But she was right about that. Well, you never know. We have a ton of cap space next year. Is being happy you're just having your back. Well, yeah, Steven, I like to eat. If you were in that stream last night, you know how much I enjoy food. Food is great. But you don't want Russell Wilson? Well, I mean, it's possible, but that's a lot of money to franchise. Who knows? Again, it's just an interesting thought. Movie critic, I'm not saying it's going to happen. The chances are extremely slim, but it's possible. It's possible. Anybody notice we keep signing old deep? That's because Betcher was their defensive coordinator. That's why. That's why they're doing that, Nate. Yes, I do. I had to go to bed early yesterday because I had to get your Mrs. Carr fixed. That's all good, Steven. I didn't know if you were there. I thought, but you were there. Didn't you drop some? Maybe that was the other stream I'm thinking of. The whole euros versus pounds thing. What is the difference anyway? Steven, what's the difference? I don't know. I didn't know what a toonie was till the other night. So I'm not really big. I don't really know much about foreign. I know what pounds are, but what's the difference between a euro and a pound? I'm just curious. I actually collect foreign coins, but I never know what they are. I just think they're cool looking. I said I have to go to my bank and go to my bank and see if I can get a toonie. Oh yeah, Kyler Murray at 6 will be a hell of a reaction. I could have been a beast running back, played 2 years of high school, led freshman, sophomore, junior. I wanted to start a sophomore. I started. Why did you quit? Well, I know pound is more than euros, but I got you. Okay, I got you. I really didn't know. Wouldn't upset if the Giants took an O. I wouldn't want an O-lineman at 6, Zachary. I think if we want an O-lineman, we should trade back and get a lineman. There's plenty of right tackles in this draft. I like Cody Ford from Oklahoma. Of course I do. But I think you could trade back to 10 or 11 and get a Cody Ford. I think you could trade back to 13 and get a Cody Ford. And that's another thing. This was another mock draft that I saw. And again, this was the one guy that mentioned this. And it rings true now because they got rid of Tannehill. There was a mock draft guy that said the Giants could trade back to 13 with the Dolphins and get their 2020 first-round pick and trade back to 13 and get Cody Ford at 13. If the Giants could trade back with the Dolphins and get the Dolphins 2020 first-round pick and grab a right tackle at 13, I'd be all for it. You also might get Montez Sweat at 13. That would not hurt my feelings either. Why they would ever trade back in this draft, we need to. No, I agree with you, Steven. I agree, but you can also stockpile picks. And you could still get, I think if you did trade back to 13 with the Dolphins, you could still get a really good pass rusher at 13. I think you could do that. And I think also, for the Dolphins to trade up from 13 to 6, they'd probably have to trade. They'd have to give us their number 1 pick next year, and they'd probably have to give us their number 2 pick this year. So that's definitely a possibility. So if we don't get Devin White, Steven, and we end up with Montez Sweat at 13, that wouldn't aggravate you, right? Because we could still get Sweat and Farrell. We could still get Sweat at 13 and Farrell at 17. And then we'd have another first-round draft pick next year. You know what I mean? So that's definitely possible. Maybe Bush is there. Maybe Devin Bush is there. So maybe Gary's there. Maybe Ed Oliver's there. There's still a lot we could do at 13. You know what I mean, Steven? I love Devin White. Devin White will not be there at 13. But if we can make that trade with the Dolphins and get their second-round pick this year and a first-round pick next year and still end up with a Montez Sweat and Ed Oliver at 13, I think it'd be a great move if we could do that. Have I ever worn my hat to sleep? Oh, God, yeah, a number of times. Been drunk and just passed out with my hat on. Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's exactly it, Prime Wolf. They would trade up to get a quarterback, but they might have to trade up with the Giants to get the quarterback. Great protein and pretzels. Not in that pretzel bag. No, there's not. I quit because I was better than sophomore. Had more yards, 6 games, still playing. Oh, I got you. You shouldn't have quit, though. You should never quit. Never quit. Never give up. I hear you, Nova. I'm ready too. Not so sure I'm down with Sweat. I heard you because he runs a good force. Some people are saying he's overvalued and not amazing. But that's the thing, Steven. At 6, I think we reach for Montez Sweat. At 13, I don't think it's a reach. I don't think Sweat's a reach. That's why I also mentioned getting Sweat at 17. I don't think it's a reach at those. At 6, I think that's a big reach. I agree with you on that. I don't like him at 6. I like him in the teens. Where's my Jets hat? I'm not a Jets fan. I don't think we're going quarterback. Eli still has it. Cruzon just trolling now. He he hates Eli. He hates him. Can't speak to your draft picks. You need help. Well, that's just true. I would be happy. And listen, if we only had to give up a second or third round pick for Rosen, I'm in. I'm in on that because then we don't need to worry about a quarterback. I don't like Bortles at all. Mr. Badcat 7676. Duke got lucky last night. I missed it. Giants will try to pick up a good receiver prospect this year too, since they appear to need a ton of assets. Move up for quarterback. Won't have a chance next year. Ebutta, man, thank you for joining the stream, brother. I appreciate it. I didn't even look at the name. I was just reading it. They want to trade a ton of assets to move up for a quarterback next year. Won't have a chance next year. Well, the receiver prospect I like is Hollywood Brown. I mean, that's the guy. But now that we signed Golden Tate, I don't know if we're going to go after Hollywood Brown. I think that's their guy. What's up, Afghanistan? Thank you for joining the stream. My problem in England, the only just started showing the college football depths. Oh, I got you. Trevor Lawrence is awesome, Steven. You'll love him. What he did to Alabama as a freshman in the national championship game was unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Dire Giants fan is in the house. There's one of my sponsors. Shout out Diehard Giants fan. Dilly, brother. Thank you for joining the stream. Rosen and the Dolphins, that could definitely happen too. It's going to be very interesting, man. There's still a lot of moves we made, guys. We're just scratching the surface of this stuff this offseason. It's been a crazy off. I don't remember an offseason like this in a long time, where guys are releasing, their franchise quarterbacks and Tannehill, and guys are getting rid of their superstar wide receivers and Beckham and Brown, Le'Veon Bell, getting signed to a free agent deal. There's talk about Josh Rosen being moved, and it's just crazy. It is going to be crazy, Kyle. It's going to be awesome. Watch that game, and honestly, that's why Tua went down in my mind. I agree, Steven. Pretty much everything you said, Steven, I agree with. I agree with you. When a sophomore or junior with 1 month to go, he got expelled for smoking. Oh, well, yeah, I can imagine. Will Grier. I don't like Will Grier. I'm not a Will Grier guy. I saw him play at West Virginia. I'm not a huge fan of him. Is Gettleman trading me next? He might trade me. Redskins could be the sleeper to trade up for a QB. This is true, Diggy. Very true. Although I heard they like Daniel Jones, and he will definitely be there at 15. But they could definitely sneak up there and get something. Giants don't need Nick Foles. Nick Foles is too much money, and he's already signed with the Jaguars anyway. Giants don't have the money to sign Nick Foles, and they didn't have the money to sign Nick Foles. They need a young quarterback that they're not paying money for. Bridgewater stayed with the Saints. Nobody's interested in him. Eli's going after the draft. He could be. I'm a diehard Browns fan. Oh, well, there you go. So you can have. I hope Odell Beckham balls out for you guys, man. Well, secondary help, yeah. There's all the Greedy Williams. Oh God, I just lost my train of thought. Oh God, who's the other freaking kid from Georgia? DeAndre Baker. So I think that could happen. No, I don't think Gettleman's going to reach for Jones at 17. But DeAndre Baker, Greedy, although I don't really like Greedy Williams, I could see them targeting those two guys. They did just get Jarrell Peppers, so I think Deontay Thompson's out. But you never know. If you like Rosen, what would you give? I don't really like Rosen. But if we could get Rosen for a second or third round pick, I'm in for that. I'm in for it. Why would Eli go after the Giants draft if they had to pay him a cut? Well, they can release him after June 1st, Steven. I don't think they get hit with any cap space. I don't think they get hit with a cap. They could get rid of him late. If he's still there in the second round, I think Dexter Lawrence is a guy we could steal too. What up, Mini Bros Basketball? Thank you for joining the stream, brother. What's up, Sarah? We can't use that word on this channel, Mini Bros. It's a spam word, so we're not allowed to use that. So that has to be hidden. Use support, use love, whatever it is, but you can't use that S word, unfortunately. But anybody that is new to my channel, you definitely can support Bad Dog by hitting that big red button. If you don't mind, hit the big red button and spike the like for me. Ring that bell. I do appreciate everybody being here. We got a good crowd here this morning for this, so I really do appreciate you guys joining me. Colts looking at Wilkins or Lawrence. Yeah. Giants should extend Eli. No. No. The Eagles did not trade Nick Foles. Nick Foles is a free agent. What's up, Robert Roots? How you doing, brother? Thank you for joining the stream, my man. No. Money's not guaranteed after tomorrow. He gets his whatever that is, that little bonus, that $5 million bonus. Gettleman didn't love Rosen that year. Not about to trade for him this year. Gettleman only wants, well, that's true too. Only wants hand the keys. No, that makes sense, Ebot. It does. That makes a lot of sense. Uh-oh. Hold on a second. Got to take the call. Be right back. All right. When Mrs. Dog calls, you got to answer the phone. Actually, that was Dave Gettleman. He's letting me know that they're going to get Kyler Murray in this draft. Yeah, guys, go over there. Check out Crazy Dog, man. He's 38 away from that big 1K. He's a Browns fan as well. He does great work over there. So go over there. Let's try to get that man to 1K. He deserves it. He works hard. He's a great dude. Just check out that channel. Show him some love. No, William, they should not do that. I'll probably do this for about another 15 minutes or so. Oh, definitely Kyler Murray, Chris. You gotta take a look at Kyler Murray's film. You'll be sold. Murray is awesome. Yes, he is. Kyler Murray might go number one. We don't know what's going on. Yankees played the Jays, and yes, I'm not gonna be home this afternoon. Eli is rubbish. It's a good word. Oh yeah, Kyler Murray is the best quarterback in this draft by a mile. Thank you, Afghanistan. Yes, I am in Oklahoma. Well, I don't really follow college basketball that much. I honestly don't think Gettleman goes quarterback. I don't either, because Kyler's not going to be there at 6. Like I said, I want I want defense if Kyler Murray's not there. Oh, God, yes. It's not close. Watch the film. Watch the film. Watch the film on these guys. I didn't convince a whole slew of Giants fans to jump on board this Kyler Murray thing because I said it. They went and looked at his film. They went and looked at his performance. They looked at his pro day. That's why they all of a sudden jumped on the Kyler Murray thing, not because I said so. Yeah, shout out Movie Critic as well, man. Show that man some love and support over there. He 30 away from 300. Let's get him there. Let's get him there. Cushman, this is about football, man. This ain't about baseball. I'm not going to have the RBI argument with you. RBIs is the most important stat in baseball. You win by scoring runs, and you need to score runs to win games. It is very important. Giants should trade Saquon Barkley. No, they should not. They should definitely not trade. They should definitely not trade Saquon Barkley at any price. Cardinals, Tampa, and Raiders will stick with the quarterbacks. You think so? You don't think they're going to take Kyler Murray? All that talk, legendary Sam, about Kyler Murray? Oh, it's not a flawed. How's it a flawed stat? You drive the run in or you don't. You drive the run in or you don't. It's not a flawed stat. Flawed stat is WAR. That's a flawed stat. That's flawed. Wins above average replacement. How do you know what the replacement's going to do in clutch situations? You don't. You can't measure that. That's a flawed stat. Would you trade Saquon for? I would not trade Saquon Barkley. I probably won't do a mock draft. It's too much time, Adam. I don't have time to spend. That takes a lot of time to do a video like that. A lot of time. I mean, I could. I'll think about it. I'll do my best. But I can't guarantee it. I should do one mock draft for the hell of it. But yes, I'll be on the Entertainers channel. We're doing it together. I'll be on his channel for the draft. Giants might not have felt Haskins would be more ready in 2020, those 2020 quarterbacks. Well, that's true too. Well, first 10 picks, of course. But that's not going to happen. Well, that's why I said cruise on. There's a possibility that the Giants go after Russell Wilson when they have $100 million in cap space next year. There's a possibility that that happens. No, Victor Cruz has been retired for some time. Yeah, I think they're just trolling, Steven. I think they're just trolling, my man. Besides putting on a mock draft, you'd have to explain your draft choices for every pick. Well, I mean, obviously, that's part of a mock draft, is saying why you think they're going there. That's why I say they would take a lot of time, and I don't have that kind of time. I don't. I mean, I have to work over it. I would have to do that over the course of many days. A-Bomb is in the house. I love you too, brother. Why do you think the Giants may take Murray when they're a pocket passing team? He doesn't fit what they're trying to do. Zachary, you've never seen Kyler Murray play if you don't think he's a pocket passer. Kyler Murray is an absolute pocket passer. Watch the film on him. That's all I'm saying. The guy goes through progressions. The guy throws from the pocket. The guy wants to throw from the pocket. He can run. He's explosive. He has 4.38 40 speed. He's a ridiculous athlete. He can run. And it'd be nice for the Giants to have a quarterback that could convert a 3rd and 8 with his legs. That guy is 100% a pocket passing quarterback. The Giants were at his pro day. The Giants met with Kyler Murray so long that Kyler Murray was late to his own press conference, okay? They're obviously very interested in Kyler Murray. I don't think you guys offered us enough, A-Bomb. You would have gave us that 2nd overall pick. I would have done it like that. The Niners weren't. I don't think the Niners were interested in him, honestly. I don't think they wanted to give up their 2nd round pick. And they shouldn't have to give up their 2nd overall pick for that. You're going to play bingo. Sweet. Good luck, man. Kyler equals Cam Newton. Hey, Kyler Murray is more accurate than Cam Newton. Kyler Murray is way more accurate than Cam Newton. Well, he'll fit them just fine. You make the quarterback fit your system. Oh, God, yeah, they met with Kyler Murray. The article I have on my Dwayne Haskins video, if you click on that article, it'll bring up talking about how the Giants met with Kyler Murray and made him late for his own. They were at Pro Day, and they met with him for an extended period of time. Jets are going to go after Quinnen Williams. Well, then I guess that means that Josh Allen would fall to 4. It'd be, I mean, the draft is going to be extremely interesting. There's going to be a lot of surprises. There's going to be a lot of, it's very unpredictable. This year is very unpredictable. It really is. If Andy Reid he's not going to become the Giants head coach. There'd be less food in the Meadowlands or MetLife Stadium if he became. After this season, Eli's got to retire, Chris. Got to retire. He's got to retire. Murray's going 1. He may. He may not. What are the Cardinals going to do with Josh Rosen? The only time's going to tell, man. That's why this is great, man. Yes, I've been to MetLife a few times. Not like the old Met. I used to go to the old Meadowlands a lot more, but I've been to MetLife a couple times. Oh, God. Well, I wouldn't want Nick Bosa. I think Nick Bosa is overrated. I'd rather have Josh Allen. Josh Allen's the guy that I want. But the Niners are not going to give up their number 2 pick. Eli's made more money. Yes, I know. It's crazy, Cruzon. And he wouldn't restructure his contract on top of it. How would you compete with guys that doesn't love a girl, but she loves him? Huh? I'm not sure what you mean, Anthony. How can you be with guys that doesn't love a girl, but she loves him? And we can message on each other. I don't know. She'll have to figure it out for herself, I guess. I love this whole offseason draft. The draft won't be as exciting as last year, but it'll be yeah, definitely, Jake. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me, Victor. I think Rose may go to the Dolphins. No, that's definitely a possibility. What's up, Preston? Yeah, I think so, Nick. I don't think he'll hold out, but I think he's overrated. I'm ready for it too, Sarah. Sports Fury here? How the hell am I missing these guys? I didn't see a Sports Fury in here. I didn't see Sports Fury. Where's the Sports Fury at? I said I would be fine with Josh Rosen. Yeah, I just saw that. It says, what's up, Sports Fury? That's why I said that. That's what's up, Baby Bear Sports. Guys, again, if you don't mind, spike that like for me. Hit that big red button if you're new to my channel. Thank you for joining. Hit that big red button. It starts in this. Ring the bell. Hit the thumbs up. Appreciate you guys being here. I'm going to go for about another 5 minutes, and I got to get ready. Mrs. Bad Dog and I and family are going to go to get something to eat. So like I said, that's why Saturdays are tough for me, just because I got to do so much. No, I saw that, Victor. I don't like this. Yeah, exactly. Spurs. I don't know what's going on there. I hope so too, Diggy. I mean, he was a first-round talent, so. Oh, maybe that's what it was. Okay. Well, then he said I meant Mr. Bad Dog, so I'm not sure. Oh God, no! Blake Bortles, awful. Hell no. Yeah, I'll be doing. I think it's Nets, and I think they're playing the Jazz tonight. So I'll be live by 8:30, 8:45 for that game tonight. Yes, I'll be streaming the Nets game tonight. People have actually asked me to do a Brooklyn Nets game tonight, or asked me to do a Brooklyn Nets game, so I'm going to do the Brooklyn game tonight. All right, man. Thank you, Kyle. Appreciate you swinging by. Appreciate you hanging out, brother, and being a great supporter of the channel, man. Thank you so much. Oh, yeah. Bortles and Peterman are terrible. Terrible. I don't think Josh Rosen's as bad as Jimmy Clausen. I'm not a Josh Rosen guy, though. I'm not. But I would understand the move. I think he's good enough where if the Giants had a really good team around him that he could win games. What's up, Kendra? Thank you for joining the stream. I'm doing my Knicks tomorrow. Knicks and Lakers tomorrow, 11:30 a.m., St. Patty's Day. Knicks, Lakers. That's my dream stream right there. The Nets are good. Yeah, the Giants, they're not going to get rid of it. Go, Kyler Murray got swag. Yes, he did. Oh, they are. They're terrible. No, you're not lying. They're horrible. Vic, they've been horrible for 18 years. That's why when we get Zion, KD, and Kyrie over here, it's going to be great. Nonsense stream is great. Anatana won the inaugural tournament. He beat me 33-26. So at least it was a good battle. The draft's gonna be crazy, Michael. It's gonna be crazy. What's up, Bruce? How you doing? Thank you for joining the stream, my man. The Giants have an easy schedule too, but we obviously have a lot of work to do. So your Lakers are going to lose to the Knicks. I don't know. We'll see. Are you and Entertainer going live tomorrow for Selection Sunday? I think we are going to do that. I think we are. Later at night, I believe we are going to do that. What's up, Chuck Sharts? Thank you for joining the stream. Giants are on the clock, and Murray and Josh Allen are still there. Who do you take? Wow. Steven, come on. I'm a Kyler Murray guy. I'm taking Kyler Murray. Taking Kyler Murray if he's there at 6. Got to do it. Got to do it. I got to take Kyler Murray. I'd have to take him there. Eli Manning's overrated. I don't know if he's overrated. No one ever thinks he's good, so he really can't be overrated. Nah, that was a good move, man. It's a good move, the Knicks trade in Porzingis. And especially Hardaway. My God, that was a great move to get rid of Tim Hardaway. He sucks. Porzingis is just like the Odell Beckham thing. Huge shakeups in New York. The Knicks offseason is going to be just as crazy as the Giants offseason. And I'll have to cover that too when we start getting these guys. But anyway, guys, I am going to wrap this up now. I really do appreciate you hanging out with me today. This was an awesome stream, impromptu. I love talking football with you guys. You guys are the best. I love you. I can't say it enough. You guys support the hell out of my channel. Love you guys to death. You are the best. I say it all the time. I got the best channel on YouTube. I mean it. I mean it. Love you guys. So I will see you later tonight about 8:30, 8:30, 8:45 for the Brooklyn Nets game. Thanks, Steven. I appreciate you. Thank you, Sarah. So, yes, you guys have a great day, too. And, again, I'll see you later tonight. Nets Jazz. We'll see you then. Y'all have a great day. Enjoy your Saturday, guys, and I'm out of here. Peace!